Our next series of questions will deal with Salem's growth and development, and I would like to invite a question from a member of our community panel. Scott Cantawine is representing the College Republicans here at Willamette University. Scott?
My first question this evening has to do with some proposed developments in the Salem area that haven't come to completion. Over the past couple of years, Salem has seen several proposed development projects fail to be completed, including plans for the former Fairview property and the proposed Walmart distribution center in southeast Salem. How important are these projects to you, and if you support them, what steps would you propose to help see these projects to completion?
Mr. Chapman, why don't you take that first?
I don't consider Fairview, I mean, it hasn't come to fruition. I still believe and absolutely believe that it's a great project and one that we need to support. I served on the initial nonprofit of Sustainable Fairview that was working with the state to try and make it a sustainable development, and I absolutely believe that it will progress. Pringle Creek community is there, and so I'm very excited about that. The Walmart distribution center, I'm not clear about. I'm not sure that there's something that Salem could do to change Walmart's mind. Walmart acts in its own best interest, and I don't know that is something that we can bring back.
Thank you. Councilor Bennett.
Well, you know, you ask, I think, an interesting question on specifics, and I think kind of philosophically as to the role of the city in assisting development. I think the city probably has played out in many ways its role in both of these, right, wrong, or indifferent. You know, I'm excited about any time anyone gets into an entrepreneurial spirit and decides to invest and expend capital and create jobs or create opportunity, create new communities, new ways of doing things. But I'm not sure that's exactly the role of the city. It has been one that is talked about a lot. What our responsibility is to make sure really that the transportation system is adequate to meet the needs in the area, not just for the development, but for its neighbors, that it is served by excellent water and sewage system, that they're not going to get ripped off in the building process or after they're built, with a good police force, that they don't burn to the ground without fire protection. And if we're providing that kind of infrastructure, we're providing it not just to the Walmarts, but to the person who's building a duplex down the block. And I tend to worry a little when we get into, and I have to really think a lot about it, and I haven't thought these through enough, but I'm not sure exactly what the city's role is beyond that kind of infrastructure role. And I think we've done in Salem a mixed job of meeting all those goals for all of the properties in town, and often for the neighbors of these larger developments as they occur.
I'm not very familiar with the Walmart project that you're speaking about, so I can't speak to that specifically. I like what they're doing with the Fairview facility. One of the things that I really support is going in and taking something that is no longer being used and being able to turn it into something else before going out and developing more things, before developing on undeveloped land. So I do support that. And also, as Councilor Bennett had said, that the city's role in making sure that we're providing the same level of service, the essential services to these developments. I support that, and I also, if it becomes a problem, because if a development comes in and it becomes a problem in terms of the residents aren't liking what's happening in their neighborhood, then, or the city government in general is not liking the way things are going, then I think it's important that we maybe look at our zoning and change, and I know some of that's going to be changing coming up here pretty soon, but I think it's important that we look at that and change it at the very basic level before, if we have objections to that. So.
Thank you, and thank you, Scott.
Thank you.